guess just initial thoughts on, rivalry game, how it feels to not only step on the court but get the win.
I think the energy is really high. We really feed off the energy. Starting off, we had high energy, and the goal was to be the aggressor first, and that happened every single quarter. And so now we know what energy level we can get to for our next games. But it feels good, just high energy all around. So hopefully the men get the win as well.
Yeah, I also think it was a great game. We had fun out there. We really came out with high energy. We wanted to compete. We were ready, and I think it showed on the court. And it's one of the most fun games in the season, I would say. So there's a lot of energy involved in it, and it was great. And I think we did a great job. So I'm really proud of us.
You guys also outscored them in the paint, 42-16, and it's not only just coming from the post players. Your backcourt and your front court together, you guys can all get to the hoop. What does that number kind of stand out? Does it stand out at all to you guys, or?
It does. I didn't even know that's a stat for today. But like you said, it's about being aggressive, and really we did a better job of going to go get those rebounds today, and I think that has a lot to do with it. Collective rebounding, you're able to put it right back up. Charlie went to get the boards a lot. Olda went to get the boards. So when we play from the inside then out, I feel like we have a better chance.
Yeah. Just to add on that, I think it's also part of our identity. Yeah. We try to drive it a lot into the paint and score out of that. So we were successful doing that today.
Aniyah, can you just talk about the defense a little bit? I mean, Coach talked about it. You guys kind of devoted a lot of resources to slowing down Molly Kaiser, and she had a rough game. But how aware were you guys of her?
She was high alert on a high alert level, and we had to make sure we were there on the catch. She's a rhythm player, and she's a really good player, seeing from the film. But we had to stop the rhythm, and I think we did a really good job at that. We had to make sure we were using hedges, making sure we were trapping her, like making sure she was getting off rhythm a little bit. And so I think we did a great job collectively on that.
And staying on the defensive side, Charlie, you were very active out there defensively, and you were able to do it without fouling much. What's the difference as you're getting more comfortable with that, about keeping the fouls down yet still being aggressive?
Yeah, so that was one of the goals I had for this game. The other past 2 or 3 games, I was struggling with fouling and keeping my feet moving, and I practiced that in practice. We put a lot of emphasis on me having my arms straight, moving my feet, and not moving my arms down when they shoot. And I think it showed in the game today that the practice made me good in the game. I don't know, I'm losing my words, but I think you know what I'm trying to say. So yeah.
It's gonna be great.
Charlie, it seemed like with you.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
But V goes out. What was the message to the team in trying to just kind of rally together, not get too emotional, and really just kind of finish the game? And a player like that has to go out.
We always have this motto, next man up. And so in that moment, it was the next man up, and that was Laura. Of course, we're trying to make sure V's okay, but we can't dwell on it too much and let it affect the emotions of the game we're playing right now. So Laura stepped up in that moment, and she did a really good job being there and playing that role. Like, every player is different, but, we did miss V on that court, but she'll be back.
Go ahead, Ken.
Yeah, Charlie, I just wanted to ask you, at practice the other day, it seemed like Coach Bradbury was kind of getting after you to take your shots. Were you a little bit more aggressive on the offensive end today?
Yeah, I feel like sometimes I need to get going to help the team more, and also to have a better feeling on the court, and then, I can be more effective and I be more aggressive. So he's really supportive in me taking the shots, because sometimes I'm holding a little bit back and I'm looking for my teammates than for myself when I have the ball, especially on the high post. So yeah, having that support system helps me a lot, and it showed in the game today. I started getting some offensive boards, and I started scoring, and I felt like I got more aggressive through that.
I also feel like she plays more aggressive when she doesn't have fouls. She's able to really contribute a lot more and be more aggressive when you don't have to really worry about making sure you don't get a charge or things like that. So like he said, we practice that the whole week. We practice it all the time, so it pays off.
It's for sure.